Kendrick, just from a mental standpoint, the trip last week into Green Bay, then you have to travel again. Are you guys tired at all from a mental aspect? I mean, this late in the season?
No, I don't think we're tired. It's just, we just need those couple stops. The past couple games, we didn't get those couple stops when we needed it. We're not a team to make excuses for ourselves, so I don't think our guys were tired. It was just, mental lapses when we needed them.
You talk about the rebounding against them. Was that something that Austin Peay was just really good at, or did you guys not have enough effort?
I mean, you have to credit Austin Peay. They hit the glass extremely hard, but then again, we did a terrible job team rebounding as a team. When you got Damian boxing his guy out, DB boxing his guy out, Ash boxing his guy out, and then we let I'm gonna put the blame on us, the guards, for letting those loose balls get away. And so those 50-50 balls really killed us in that game. And I think if we probably could have grabbed 2 or 3 of those, balls, it would have been a totally different ball game.
Kendrick, does the tough games earlier in the year, the MAC road trips, the 3, 4, 5 game long road trips prepare you guys for this exact, 2-game stretch where you got to get some wins in order to hold on to the spot you're in and host that first round game?
I mean, it definitely does. When you play against good competition on the road, it pretty much prepares you for everything. And one thing we said is, if we take care of home, then we're going to be in great shape. We got some really key road wins this year. But, I think those road games definitely helped us out.
Kendrick, do you look at the standings, kind of see where you're at? Is that where you look at that and say, if we do this, we could be here? Or?
I mean, I don't look at the standings. I just see it as we got Wright State on Thursday and then Detroit on Saturday. And if we take care of business both of those games, then everything's going to work out the way it is. So, I just leave that up to, whoever. But me personally, I just see it as, we have a good Wright State team coming in on Thursday that we have to be ready for.
Does that loss at Wright State stick out in your mind maybe as one in particular this year that you kind of gave away?
Yeah, it definitely does. I mean, dating back to Penn State, though, I still remember that loss. So, every loss is going to sting a little bit, but, you got to have a short-term memory at the time, let it go, and then prepare for the next game.
Consistency's kind of been an issue. You get a big win and kind of have a bad loss after that. What do you guys attribute that to?
Just not being hungry, not being as hungry as we should be. We got some key wins, against Cleveland State, at Cleveland State, and then sweeping Milwaukee. But then we had a bad loss to UIC, a bad loss to Green Bay. And so I think it's just, that hunger aspect that most of the great teams have. We lack that. And so going into these last 2 games and into the tournament, I think we need to keep that hunger throughout the rest of our season.
How do you do that?
I mean, just staying hungry pretty much. Finding your passion, passion for the game, passion to play, and the passion to win. Because, everybody loves to play the game, but everybody loves winning even more. So, I guess we just have to, as a team, as a group, just find ways to win and find ways mentally so we can prepare for that.
Kendrick, having these 2 games at home, the last 2 of the regular season with so much on the line, easier feel to play at home?
Yeah, I mean, it's always easier playing 2 home games than 2 road games. Definitely, our crowd definitely gives us some energy. But at the same time, some games, like the Cleveland State game, like the Butler game, we didn't show up at home. So, it would be great to have a great crowd, but at the same time, we just have to go out there and be a team and not try to do anything that we're not capable of doing.
A lot of great players in this league. Can you just talk about leading the league in scoring?
I mean, it's truly an honor, definitely, like you said, with all the talent in the league. But I have to give all the credit to my teammates, and our coaches doing a good job of executing the offense, giving us good offense to let us play our game. And then I got to credit my teammates for getting me in the open spots where I can score the ball.
And how important is it that, you got to get 2 wins, you carry momentum into that first round and hopefully carry that, into the later rounds. So 2 wins at home, to carry you in, that's a big deal, isn't it?
Yeah, like you said, it's always good to have some momentum going into the tournament. And if we can win these 2 games and get a home court advantage for our first playoff game, that would definitely be huge for us.
Kendrick, do you think Wright State and Detroit are a little bit different than the first time you guys faced them?
I mean, they're always going to be different. Teams are always scouting throughout the whole year. Everybody knows everybody's stuff, so I'm sure they put in some new stuff just like we put in some new stuff. So we're just going to have to be ready to play.